If you travel everywhere around the world, you'll find that people have this one trait in common. They all want to be happy people. Whether you go to China or Brazil or India or Japan, wherever you go, you'll find that everyone wants to be happy. Now, Dale Carnegie once said that success is getting what you want, but happiness is wanting what you get. And you really have to understand that happiness is not an external factor. It's not like when the sun shines, I'll be happy, or when I meet the wife of my dreams or the husband of my dreams, I'll be happy, or anything outside of you, right? You're not going to be happy if you get a job or if you make more money. You're going to be happy if you accept yourself, if you love what you do, if you feel fulfilled. So today I want to give you 6 things that you can do to live a more happy life. The first thing you have to do is appreciate everything. Now, sometimes when you wake up, it's hard to really appreciate everything because you think of the day-to-day struggles. You think of what's going on at work, what's going on in your family, what's going on with yourself, your health, right? There's so many different things, and sometimes it could be distracting because really you have to think about the fundamentals. If you really consider that most of the people around the world do not have food, you would be pretty grateful for where you are right now. Or that most of the people are not working the kind of jobs that they want to work, I'm pretty sure you'll be happy. Or for instance, most of the people don't even have drinking water, you'll be happy. Now, consider all those things, right? Consider that your roads are already paved, right? That you already have taxes that you can pay for government workers to help you to become a better civilian, right? You already have food on your table every day. These things sometimes are taken for granted. And so we have to understand that the essence of life is to appreciate. You see, if you appreciate things, you're gonna get more of it. It's like if you appreciate your loved ones, you're gonna get more hugs, more kisses, right? They're gonna help you, they're gonna be there, they're gonna support you. So appreciate the things that you have instead of the things that you don't have, and you'll be a lot more happier. The second thing you wanna do to live a happy life is to stop complaining. Abraham Lincoln once said that we can complain that rose bushes have thorns, or we can rejoice that thorn bushes have roses. You see, you have to be thankful for what you have, but you also have to stop complaining about what you don't have, the money you don't have, the neighbors that you think are so annoying, the family members that you think gossip so often, right? Stop complaining, stop criticizing, and start being thankful. When you do this, you'll find that your appreciation is going to help you to be happier in your life. The third thing you want to do is tell the truth. Right? Someone once said that you shall know the truth and the truth shall set you free. And the fact is that a lot of people try to delude themselves. They try to tell themselves that certain things aren't the way they are. Like there's people who are obese that tell themselves that they're still in good shape. Or people who say that they have good money but they know it can get better. Right? So ask yourself, what is the truth? What must I do to change? What must I do to identify with the truth and make these radical changes in my life so that I can live more truthful and become more of the person that I want to be? The fourth idea that's really going to make you happy is to search your heart, search your intentions, search your motives, and ask yourself, am I really pursuing this goal with the right mind? Am I really loving the people that I'm serving? Am I really giving back in compassion? Right? Search your heart and ask yourself if these are the things that are required to push you to the next level, right? We have to check ourselves before we wreck ourselves every day. And what I want you to do is to take a moment every day and think about your intentions. Think about your motives. And think about if you're loving today or if you're showing resentment, right? You want to love. You want to give people your compassion. You want to show them that you care. So love people, but search your heart before you do. The fifth thing that you want to do is to confide with other people. Confide with people that you trust. And these people are called confidants. Now, many of us have at least 2 confidants, people that we tell everything to. Some of us have only 1, right? But we definitely have people that we can talk to that really trust us, right? And so we have to be vulnerable to them. We have to actually tell them what's going on in our world and see their perspective and actually be able to let go some of the hindrances that are stopping us from living successfully. You see, if you want to be happy, you have to be able to express yourself to people who really care. So sometimes what I do is I write in my journal and I write to my higher self, or I write to God and I speak to myself as I reflect on the changes that I need to make. And maybe that's what you need to do. Sometimes it might take 10, 15 minutes, sometimes it might even take an hour. But do whatever it takes to get inside your deeper self and confide, whether it's to yourself, a higher power, or to someone that really loves you. Either way, you're gonna have to get it out if you want to be happy. And the sixth idea is to really trust yourself. A lot of times people go out and they live their lives, but they don't trust themselves fully. They end up bending with the wind, and they don't really decide what they want to accomplish because they don't really know if they can do it. But really what I want you to do is to trust yourself. I want you to understand that you're capable of reaching that next level of success. I'm not saying you have to go for the highest level of success and absolutely demand that you're going to crush it. But what I'm saying is that trust that you're going to be able to transition in that new job, or trust that you're going to be able to start that new business, or that your relationships will work out, right? And part of trust is having faith. And faith is knowing that what you want will come to fruition as long as you believe it. So trust yourself and you'll trust everyone else, and everyone will trust you. You know, I feel so good about this. I'm going to give you a bonus one. Comparison, right? One of the things that people do that really stops them from living happily is they end up comparing themselves to other people, other places, other ideas. They start looking at how everyone else is dressing and they say, well, I can't really dress like that. Or what kind of money that other person is making, and they say, I can't really do that because that's not me. Well, the fact is that it doesn't have to be you. You see, comparison is the thief of joy. And if you're allowing comparison to rob you of who you are, then you're really cutting yourself short. I want you to live more gladly, more joyfully. And if you should be comparing, you should be comparing to your former self, because your future self will thank you for it. In order to live a happy life, you have to take in all the experiences. You have to appreciate everything you have. You have to stop comparing yourself. You got to stop blaming and criticizing other people and start knowing that everything will work out to your benefit. You see, when you succeed, everyone benefits. So be able to live happily, live prosperously, and make those changes in your life so that you can be the success of your dreams. Thank you for watching this video, my friends. I hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I want to stay in touch. I also have other social media links right here. So be able to follow up with me so I can give you so much more. Again, thank you so much, my friend.